Welcome back, everybody, to XFW here, Bloodsport 6. We're going to kick things off right out the get-go with the women taking charge here in XFW Saturday Night Showdown.
Making her way to the ring from Birmingham, England, the Bombshell, Tammy Rose.
Tammy Rose getting us started here at XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you guys for tuning in. Marshall Foster, thank you for sharing.
And from Edmond, Oklahoma, Christy Madison.
Christy Madison entering the arena. The young lady everyone is starting to refer to as Thunder Thighs with those massive legs. She, the former weightlifter, former professional weightlifter. That's what I'm trying to say. Good Lord, I've already been drinking. It's been a hot day in the sun. Sharon Rogers, thank you for liking the stream. Folks, we're just happy the stream is running with the storms in the area. There's been a lot of connectivity issues. And our upload speeds were not what I wanted to. So hopefully the stream will keep going and Saturday night will kick off. Well, and here we go, folks. The ladies starting us off here in XFW. Madison is starting off with a kick, but Tammy Rose rolling out of the way. Rose now snap there, a kick right to the back of the head, giving it to the rookie, Christy Madison. We've seen these two battle in back and forth in XFW occasionally. Rosie, former XFW Women's Champion, Christy Madison, still trying to climb that ladder, trying to make a name for herself here in XFW. She's had a number of phenomenal matches here so far. Right now, taking it to the champion with that neckbreaker. Nice arm right down, tearing around by Tammy Rose, and into a drop toe hold, taking Madison off her feet. Folks, we've got a hell of a main event coming your way tonight here in XFW. Earlier this week, Sean Alloway, thank you for liking the stream. Thank you for saying we are the bomb. But our main event tonight, Mark Collins will be defending his XFW Internet Championship against Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Owen Bushy, thank you for liking the stream. The Dragon Fletcher winning himself a triple threat match earlier this week in XFW and an opportunity to challenge Mark Collins for that champion. There's those big legs coming into play there. Sean Alloway, thank you for sharing. Back and forth match now between these two women. But the Dragon will get an opportunity tonight. Raymond Gaiman, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you, folks, for all the likes and the shares we've gotten and the love we've got here already. The tip jar is starting to fill up already. Two knees in the back now by Madison to Tammy Rose. And Christy Madison is starting to take charge in this contest. TKWA, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome. Look at now Tammy Rose just starting the gloating. And Christy Madison sent crashing down to the outside. John Alloway says he came for the Keebler butt and legs. I cannot blame you. Stacy Keebler, the weapon of mass seduction. Nick Clark, thank you for sharing as well. There's some more Stacy Keebler legs while we're on the subject of it in that little miniskirt. I may have to find some gifs of her when she was in her business suit dressed as Miss Hancock. Get those up on there for you guys for the likes and the shares and the comments. Right now, Christy Madison back in charge. Crucifix down. This time she holds the pin down. But Rose gets a shoulder up. Carlos Davies, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome everyone to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Spine buster now by Madison. But again, Rose gets the shoulder up very quickly. Tammy Rose, former women's champion, not one to be taken lightly. Nick Clark, thank you for your sharing spree. Good sir. Nick Clark, Insomniac Gamer himself. If you haven't already, make sure you give Insomniac Gamer a like and a follow. You will not be disappointed. I myself oftentimes find myself watching Nick Clark play Resident Evil on a number of occasions. occasionally coming across stuff I didn't know in the game, so it's always a pleasure to see. Wayne Jaworski, thank you for liking the stream. Madison, a spinning heel kick again, those massive legs coming into play. Up on top and two. Tammy Rose turns it around with a high angle DDT. And now a forearm to the head. Look at the height. Madison looked like she's going for that spine buster again, and Rose turned it around into a DDT. And now worked on the lower back of Madison, bouncing her off the ropes. Madison back to her feet. Ruben George, thank you for liking the stream. Ruben George, I know, is a person who himself uses Biff stuff. Wellington Wax. Wellington Wax soon will have a t-shirt here on XFW. Crucifix attempt again by Madison, but once again Tammy Rose getting the shoulder up. Madison would love to get this victory over Tammy Rose tonight, but she's got a lot to go against. Tammy Rose, a phenomenal, one of the premier women's wrestlers here in XFW. Jerry Rogers, thank you for sending stars. There we get Stacy Keebler and itty teeny tiny yellow polka dot bikini. Tammy Rose lands the brainbuster on Christy Madison, and it's all elementary after that. Rose, now look at her laughing. Jermaine Taylor, thank you for liking the stream. Madison gave it her all, but Tammy Rose connected with that brainbuster, the very move that won her the Women's Championship. And Rose pulls off the victory tonight to open up Saturday Night Showdown. Two knees in the midsection and this phenomenal athleticism by Tammy Rose going backwards again with the two knee shots. With that brutal, devastating brainbuster is what kept Madison down for the 3 count. Mary Barrett, thank you for liking the stream as well. What a way to open up XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you, folks, for tuning in. We've got a lot more coming. Do not change your screen. Tammy Rose victorious tonight as we open up XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. As I was talking during that match, the tonight's main event will feature Internet Champion Mark Collins defending against Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Now, Fletcher is relatively new here to XFW, folks. He found himself in a very advantageous position. There was a triple threat match that took place earlier this week on XFW program. Ryan McNabb, thank you for liking the stream. And then we get again a little bit more Stacy Keebler. Wiggle, 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 shake, and shake. Never gets old, folks. Never gets old. And again, thank you guys for tuning in. Again, our main event tonight. Mark Collins defending against Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Fletcher managed to get himself into a triple threat match. He took the place of Jesus Silva. Jesus Silva tweaking his knee during a workout could not compete that night. He is fine. We've got confirmation. He will be returning to ring action next week. But the Dragon happened to be at the right place, the right time. He got himself into that triple threat match and managed to steal away the pinfall victory and gets himself an opportunity tonight to challenge Mark Collins for the championship, folks. And that could mean a phenomenal proposition for Dragon Fletcher. He's only been here for a number of weeks, folks. He's still green here in XFW, a newcomer. And quite frankly, a lot of folks are talking if he is actually high when he's in the ring because folks have already started calling him the Purple Haze. And people are wondering if they are getting contact highs touching Rick the Dragon Fletcher inside the ring. We'll find out later tonight, but right now we're heading down to the ring action for Hiro Katsuyori going one-on-one with Lee Bischoff next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Hiro Katsuyori. Whoa! Jesus Silva! What is Silva doing here? Silva? We were just talking about Jesus Silva. We were just talking about Silva out in the knee. This is supposed to be Jesus Silva or Hiro Katsuyori taking on Lee Bischoff. Jesus Silva out here, and Silva with a drop kick. Is this match going to take place? This is obviously Silva very upset about that missed opportunity earlier in the week, and he looks to take it out on Hiro Katsuyori. These two have had matches in the past, and they've been very epic matches, but Hiro Katsuyori now shoving away Jesus Silva. I don't know why Silva decided to take out this aggression. Quite frankly, should have taken on Rick the Dragon Fletcher. But for whatever reason, came out here and he's going after Hiro. But I guess this is now an official match. Mike Katura did ring the bell as these two now continue to manhandle each other. Big right hand there from Silva. And then a combination in the corner. Hiro Katsuyori's down. Jesus Silva going up. Oh, it lands twice. What, was that even a match? I'm not sure what just took place. Hiro Katsuyori attacked by Jesus Silva, and I thought I heard a bell. I guess I was wrong, but that was supposed to be Hiro Katsuyori taking on Lee Bischoff. From what I'm understanding, Bischoff is down in the locker room right now. I guess Jesus Silva took him out, charged the ring, and now attacked Hiro Katsuyori. And I'm getting some other word that Jesus Silva may have tweaked his knee working out with Hiro Katsuyori. That could be the reason that this attack took place. I thought the match was getting... I'm confused, folks. Welcome to XFW, where the match card means nothing because these guys in the back can't keep their shit together and attacking people left and right. But Jesus Silva continues to look more angry week in and week out ever since he lost the Internet Championship and seems to not be handling it well, taking his aggression on other people. And now we're starting, someone in our chat room already said they're starting to see the darker side of Jesus Silva. That is a very true statement as Silva continues to attack people and just be more aggressive every time he's inside the ring. And now to see him attack Hiro Katsuyori. Jack Molson, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Thank you for joining in. Sherry Rogers says, crazy night. John Rogers says, miracle for the win. It is insane here tonight in XFW, and it's only going to get more insane because up next, folks, the maniacal Glee is heading down the ringside. We're talking about insanity. We're talking about craziness. What better way than this lunatic right here, the $1 Million Glee? Still wearing that fake championship is the maniacal one. Marshall Foskett, thank you again for sharing, and thank you for mini skirt Stacy. I'll give you guys a hint. You want to see the other side of that gift, you head yourself over to bloodsword6.com/merch and pick up one of our items on for sale. And you'll see the backside of Stacy coming across our screen for everyone here to look at. But here comes, as folks have dubbed, the $1 Million Glee. Folks, again, this championship is not real. It's not legitimate. It is essentially, it's an accessory, folks. It's not real. But it's being passed from wrestler to wrestler like it actually matters, and it doesn't. This is getting out of control. Chris Fair, thank you for liking the stream. And then once again, we get more Stacy Keebler love across our monitors or TVs or however you're choosing to watch. Except there goes the tip jar, busting up all over the place. And here comes Angus Hayes.
Representing the Anarchist from New York, weighing in at 220 pounds.
Wayne Jaworski, thank you for sending stars. And now we get Stacy Keebler in the itty bitty teeny tiny yellow polka dot bikini. That is harder to say than it is, but I just kind of focus on the screen and watch Stacy, and it just flows right out. Much like Stacy flows through that middle rope. Angus Hayes now brandishing again that steel pipe as he comes down to the ring. And tonight he goes one-on-one with the maniacal one in an Extreme Rules match. This will be right up both their alleys. Mask versus makeup. Hayes again should not be wrestling, as he did sustain an injury. But already to the outside after Glee charging in. You see Hayes maybe second guessing this contest as Glee on the inside. Here comes the maniacal one, this time the boot right to the face of Angus Hayes. Glee now on the outside. Angus Hayes now inside looking on. Here comes the maniacal with a baseball bat right to the head of Angus Hayes. And, oh, good Lord. And now we get the chicken dance from the maniacal Glee. Hayes and Glee both known for their atrocities inside the ring when it comes to a hardcore match. The Extreme Rules here in XFW. And right now Angus Hayes on the receiving end of a beating of the maniacal one. Hayes catching the boot. Dragon leg whip takes Glee down. We've already got a quick cover by Hayes. Gets a 1 count, but Glee gets the shoulder up. These two are, this could actually be a very demented match, folks. Again, this is not a good way for Angus Hayes, as we've seen him already. You see the Yamamoto Bluetooth device. Hayes does have a torso injury, and that is not going to make anything better, as Glee just dropped him on the apron, the hardest part of the ring. There is no give there, folks. These two now take it to the outside. The referee will not count, as this is an Extreme Rules match. Now Angus Hayes looking to the outside, looking for something. Oh, he's got a kendo stick. Here comes Hayes. And across the back. Right to the maniacal one. And a second time. Hey, a third time. Hayes now lighting up Glee like a Christmas tree. Repeated shots now from Hayes. Even this neck breaker now on the outside. All illegal in this contest. Chairs, tables, whatever you can get your hands on, you're allowed. Now Glee now with the kendo stick, staring down at Hayes, and Hayes takes it to the midsection. You never know which version of Glee you're going to get, folks, when it comes to these matches. You never know what side of him is going to show up. Glee now with a damn ladder, but Hayes taking it out away from him. Glee now crashing into the barricade. Right hands it from Glee. Quick recovery by the maniacal Glee, the $1 million champion. Again, folks, I cannot say enough how that is a fake championship. It is not real. Easy Money started that thing a while back as a loophole. Oh! Glee again trying to use that ladder as a weapon. And Hayes cutting it off. Now Glee again with the baseball bat. Takes! Good Lord, Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing. Fans saying Glee is going to kill him. Well, we know the maniacal one does not play well with others. Again, Glee continues to try to use that ladder, but Hayes continues to shut him down. Hayes trying to avoid all costs as Glee continues to try to use weapons in this contest. Glee again with a counter. Hayes might be in trouble. Big time scoop slam by the maniacal Glee. Glee. Northern Lights suplex by... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Glee holding on. Glee holding on and turns it into a brainbuster. Good Lord. The maniacal one. And now a shot across the back. Glee finally getting what he wants. Using that ladder. And now again across the head. Good, this is going to get out of hand. Whoop, Glee can't even see to get the ladder the right way he wants it here. Set up against the ropes. That what is he planning? Glee. We know Glee doesn't really have much in the way of thoughts here at XFW. Is he trying to run up the ladder? Oh, he's just going to the ropes. He couldn't get what he wanted. And holy shit. Good Lord, the maniacal Glee. Coming off the top, shooting star press. And now Micah Turner taken down. Glee is out of control tonight. Glee now setting up the ladder in the middle, almost here in the middle of the ring. Micah Turner getting back to his feet. Here comes Hayes back inside the ring, and a clothesline from the maniacal one. Glee now staring off almost, he doesn't, a lot of folks talk about if Glee is the same person or not, and I tell you folks, I've known this person, this maniacal one, for a number of years, unfortunately. And I can tell you it is the same lunatic under that mask. You can tell by mannerisms, body size, and always get it. But one thing it is for sure, you're never sure which personality you're going to get. That is one thing that is a constant change with the maniacal Glee, is the frame of mind. And right now, it looks like his frame of mind is just to cause damage. There goes poor Mike Ventura again, taken out by Harris, or Hayes, and Glee. Glee now, where's it going? Running across the ring and running Hayes into the turnbuckle. He's going to go for it again a second time. Kick to the midsection now by the maniacal and spinning neckbreaker. Hayes now in a world of hurt as the maniacal one continues to pour on the damage. Glee now got him next to that. Oh shit. Oh no, no, no! Oh! Good cripes! Glee landing into a pile driver through. Baseball slide into the Enziguri. Glee hits him what he calls the Glee kick. 1, 2. Wow, Angus Hayes gets the shoulder up. I'll be honest with you folks, if I was Angus Hayes, I would have just taken the pinfall at this point with so much. Glee down with a cartwheel. And a shot right to the face again of Angus Hayes. That was brutal. And now Glee wins. Good Lord. Folks, that was more or less just an absolute beating by Glee on Angus Hayes, who probably should not even have been in the match with the injury that he had already, which I'm sure now is going to be magnified after Glee just essentially wiped the floor with him. This was less of a wrestling match, and it's more for playtime for the maniacal Glee. Weapons, baseball bats, ladders. Glee in his glory, just smacking the crap out of Angus Hayes. And now celebrating like a kid at Christmas morning. The maniacal won victorious over Angus Hayes again tonight, folks, and that wasn't much of a match. That was more or less a beating. Angus Hayes just signed up to get his ass kicked by the maniacal one. Nick Clark says it's always playtime for Glee. A lot of fans are joining the Glee Club here in XFW. That's not a coin I made up, folks. That is what some folks just started. The fans of Glee started calling themselves the Glee Club. We've had emails and some direct messages asking for Glee Club t-shirts. Now we do have a maniacal Glee t-shirt on bloodsword6.com, so possibly a Glee Club shirt could be coming down the road. We'll have more for that later as you check out XFW bloodsword6.com/merch. Just looking at the ticker, which I didn't get a chance to update because, folks, I was really worried about my internet connectivity tonight. There's a lot of storms going on in the area, and the upload speeds are not as comfortable as I'd like to. So far, we have not lost our upload broadcast, so I'm going to try to keep things flowing here in XFW. But you saw on the ticker below, Easy Money is being told he's going to have to give up the Extreme Opportunity briefcase. He cannot compete. He is still not recovered from the injuries he suffered at XFW quarantine when he lost the $1 Million Championship, which is not real, which has now changed hands another few times after Easy Money lost it. But Easy Money, we know, is not very happy about hearing this news. We have heard he's trying to rush his return so he can do this, but his doctors are telling him, no, you're only going to cause further damage to yourself. It's going to get ugly, folks. Easy Money, not any wrestler that takes time off does not want to lose their top spot or an advantage they have inside the ring, and that's what's come down to Easy Money. That's the circumstances and the hand he's been dealt. He's got to deal with it. You don't have to like it, but that's how things roll here sometimes in XFW. But we're going to head down to the ring next, folks, for tag team action coming your way as former champions 24K take on Hazard Warning next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown.
is scheduled for one fall.
I know all the wrestlers here in XFW for being with this group for so long.
At a combined weight of 461 pounds.
There's a lot of folks in XFW I'm not happy to admit that I do know. Brian Blaze, Morgan Steiner, Mark Collins. That list can go on. Lee has given me more wedgies than I like to care to talk about. Inside the ring now, Hazard Warning. These two have had a knockdown, drag-out rivalry as of late with High Voltage. But tonight they take on the former tag team champions, 24K.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 440 pounds.
24K, JT Wells and Taylor Briggs juking and jiving their way down the ringside. One of XFW's premier tag teams, these two men have been here since day one. Outstanding in-ring competitors, former tag team champions, and quite frankly, these are two of the men I'm happy to say I know here in XFW. John Rogers saying Brian Blaze can die in a fire. Brian Blaze, easily the most hated man in all of XFW. There's the bell, folks, and here we go. Hazard Warning. Liam Phelps starting things off with JT Wells, and Wells already taking it to young Liam Phelps. Ryan Fina, thank you for liking the stream. Wells now connecting with a power slam, taking down young Liam Phelps. JT Wells now going to the pinch in the nerve hole, trying to wear down the young man, trying to numb that shoulder and arm to take away one of the limbs of Liam Phelps to reduce and limit his offensive capabilities. Ooh, but that knee works just fine as Phelps connects to the top and then takes out the leg of JT Wells. Phelps and Hale are so new here at XFW. They're new to professional wrestling, folks. These two came right out of training and came right to XFW. They have not competed anywhere else. Ooh, shoulder right to the chin of JT Wells. But they are performing at a level like they've been around for decades. And to be able to run and go toe-to-toe with some of XFW's best, like 24K, it speaks volumes for Hazard Warning. Ooh, dodge out of the way there for JT Wells. There's the experience level coming into play right there. And now a right hand from Wells. Well with the scoop slam. Oh my God! Taylor Briggs now inside the ring. Big right hand by Wells, connecting to Keith Hale. Folks in our audience claiming that I am Glee. I have a hard enough time convincing people I'm not Showtime Shane Black. I look like him, but my hair's in a ponytail, and Showtime Shane Black's hair is always down. We are not the same person. I am definitely not the maniacal Glee. My vocabulary is far more intricate than Glee's giggling bullshit. And I never in my life would dry hump a catering table with bagels. Glee does that kind of garbage. Right now, Liam Phelps inside the ring, taking it to Taylor Briggs. Big right hand there from Phelps. Nice suplex takedown, taking down the big man. Phelps now going up high. Phelps with the 2 feet, the double top rope stomp right to the midsection of Taylor Briggs. You saw the Yamamoto Bluetooth device light up as soon as Phelps made impact with that move. That did a lot of damage to the big man. But Briggs powering through, landing a shoulder tackle. But now going right over for the tag. That may have caused more damage than we thought, folks. Briggs getting the upper hand and instantly going for the tag. Brandon Archer, thank you for liking the stream. Phelps again countering a suplex, and now tossed back in the corner. Tag in comes Hale. Brandon Archer made Stacy wiggle. Thank you for that. We all thank you for the Stacy wiggles. Neckbreaker now from Phelps. Hazard warning looks pretty damn good tonight so far. But they've looked good every time they've been inside the squared circle. JT Wells down with a counter. This time the standing suplex connects. Nice counter by the former tag team champion Marshall Foskett. Thank you again for sharing. JT Wells though going on the offense. Trying to keep hope alive for 24K tonight. In comes Big Man Briggs again, recovering from that double stomp of the top rope and now landing a double shoulder tackle by 24K. The former NFL right tackle, so brutal in his offense. It's like hitting a brick wall when you're dealing with Taylor Briggs. Neckbreaker again by Hale, turning things around. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing again. Jay Rogers calling out the tip jar again with an enziguri from Keith Hale, lighting up the former tag champion. Holy hell. Briggs gets the shoulder up almost instantaneously. Kick to the face down by Hale. Low angle DDT and put a little extra momentum on it with the leg swing. Only a 2 count, but so close. Taylor Briggs might be out on his feet. He got back up pretty quickly, but he's got a glazed look in his eye. Cornelius Hummer, thank you for sharing. There's a little bit more Stacy Keibler in her miniskirt, which is so enjoyable to look at. Briggs now, repeated shots to the turnbuckle, and then a short arm clothesline for good measure, takes down Hale. Hale firing right back, shot to the midsection, goes for the kick, Briggs catches him, and powerbomb! Nice turnaround by Taylor Briggs, catching Hale off guard. Look at this, folks. Hale goes for the kick, he gets caught. Briggs just understeps, up and down we go. Oh shit! Oh shit! 24K! Pure gold connects. Pure gold hits. But hey, Liam Phelps in there getting him distracted. The referee, Mike Couture, now dealing with Phelps. Hale with a chin buster. Hale lands the chin buster. Liam Phelps completely distracting Mike Couture. Face plant now. Into the corner we go again. Tag in comes Phelps. Uh-oh. Double super kick lands on JT Wells. Leg is hooked. Briggs there to break up the count just before Mike Couture's hand came down for a 3 count. JT Wells is in trouble. Powerbomb now from Phelps. And Taylor Briggs gives Phelps a shot right to the head. Now the big man comes in and gets sent immediately back to the outside by Liam Phelps. Nice shot there by Liam Phelps, taking Taylor Briggs right off the apron. Back inside now. Hard impact in the turnbuckle. And follow, this time Briggs catches the leg. Overhead belly suplex. Briggs now back in charge, taking it home for a 24K. Big time suplex. Brings Phelps back in the hard way. Heather Shaw, thank you for liking the stream. And we get a little bit more Stacy Keibler love here. Phelps now dodging out of the way. Phelps lands a neckbreaker. JT Wells finally starting to get back to his feet after the hellacious damage he's taken. Missing the clothesline by Phelps. Taylor Briggs back in charge. Big time right hand countered. Phelps now lighting him up again in the corner. Turn around by Briggs. All the way across the ring by Taylor Briggs. And the right hand connects. Uh-oh, Briggs Slow moving, might be out of gas. Taking Phelps across the top turnbuckle. Phelps lights him up with a kick to the face. And a draw kick in the corner by Phelps. Just like that, almost ricocheting out of the corner is Phelps. And the clothesline to the back of the head. Phelps connecting with that hard impact. Tag again, in comes Keith Hale. Both teams utilizing, boom! Big time shot by both members of Hazard Warning. We got to cover again. JT Wells there to break up the count, but Taylor Briggs gets the shoulders up. Hale now back in control. Taylor Briggs looks a little wary. Suplex again by Hale. JT once again lights him up. James Shaw, thank you for liking the stream. Taylor Briggs is down. Keith Hale is stunned. Two men on the outside, drastically looking for a tag. Hale goes right back to JT Wells and brings him in the hard way. No tag now for Briggs, but Wells now light him up again. Face plant again by Hayes. And then sends, good Lord, the chaos is extreme. We've got to cover again on Briggs. Holy hell! Hazard Warning pulls it off. What a back and forth battle between all four of those men. Hazard Warning stealing it away in the last few seconds of the match. Here's that wind-up DDT by Keith Hill. See for the emphasis on the leg, adding extra momentum to the impact. JT Wells and Taylor Briggs pulling it out towards the end, but Hazard Warning utilizing the quick tags back and forth and pulling out the victory. Now the young man getting cocky about it again. These two are good folks, but their egos are bigger than their in-ring ability. Again, folks, I want to thank you for joining us here at XFW tonight, Saturday Night Showdown at Bloodsport 6 streaming. Thank you guys for the likes, the shares that we've had. And again, I'm glad the show is continuing on. I was very worried about the internet connection. Again, the upload speeds right now due to the storms outside are not where I like it to be. So I'm glad I haven't seen any of the broadcast interruption so far here during the broadcast. So hopefully we won't see that. But if we do lose connection, we will continue on. The stream will keep recording and playback, so stay tuned. If, in fact, we do lose connection, we will continue on this fight tonight and bring you all the matches on Saturday Night Showdown. Again, folks, including our main event of the evening. Mark Collins will be defending the XFW Internet Championship against Rick the Dragon Fletcher. I almost say Rick the Dragon Steamboat every time I say that because, quite frankly, I'm sure that's where Fletcher got his inspiration and his name from. However, the man that the XFW fans have dubbed Purple Haze, who comes out to the ring looking like he's higher than a kite. Each and every time he's out there slithering around on the ground in folks, ways that are more weird and disturbing than Terry Sexton. And while we're talking about Terry Sexton, folks, he is up next, going one-on-one with the United States champion, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Now, Terry Sexton has had a long road chasing after the United States Championship, and now this is a non-title match. So if Terry Sexton can get a pinfall victory or submission or count out or anything over the United States Champion, it will pretty much guarantee him an opportunity at that title match. So folks, let's head on the ringside. Sexton going one-on-one with Bad Boy Marshall Sweet next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. We are already down to the ring. I talked a little bit too much, and here we go. Oh! And Sweet gets taken with a powerbomb. I'm very upset I talked too long because on the outside of the ring is Kitty Lane. Looks like she's in Terry Sexton's corner. We saw those two in tag team, mixed tag action the other night. And now she's out here at ringside with Terry Sexton. We do know that the two share the same agent. That's how they both got here in XFW. Both from the adult dancing industry. But right now, the United States champion is lighting up Terry Sexton with a number of combinations. Here we go, the jabs, the strikes again for the United States champion. Sweet now winding up and low impact face buster by Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. But a kick out by Terry Sexton early on, not even a 1 count. You see Kitty Lane watching intently from ringside. Oh, good Lord. Sexton just rocked him with a brutal right hand. And a second time, you see Sweet's head bouncing around like it's on a swivel. Wow, what a right hand from Sexton. Sweet now firing back. Backhand reverse shot. And Sexton sends over the top rope. Sweet holds on. Right hand again by the United States champion. Terry Sexton's had a couple of brushes with the United States title here in XFW. At one point looked to be going after Easy Money when Easy Money was champion, but got taken out by Brock Lesnar when the WWE invaded us. And then there was another time Sexton was lined up to have a shot at the United States Championship, but again was sidelined by someone not even involved. Right hand now from Sexton. He's got the United States Champion on the top rope. Sexton. What's he got planned? Big time superplex. Both men down now. Sexton getting back to his feet first. We've got a cover. Sweet again gets the shoulder up. Shot to the back, but the United States Champion fights through. Sexton catches the leg. Sexton takes him over. Ooh, big right hand again from Sexton. Up on the shoulders now. Into a neck breaker. Nice offense by Terry Sexton. And now the elbow drop. United States Champion now reeling. Sexton now going to that trapezius hold. Second time we've seen that tonight. It's like someone's in the back showing a lot of the XFW wrestlers pressure points all of a sudden. Sexton right back to it. Cornelius Hubbard, thank you for sharing. Sweet now battling back to his feet, trying to break that hold, and a shot to the midsection, and a right hand again. Sexton over the top, holds on to the top rope. Sweet with another right hand. Sweet now mounting the middle rope. The strength of the United States Champion bringing in Sexton the hard way. Combination again from Sweet. Over the head, shot kick right to the face of Terry Sexton. We got a cover. Sexton again gets a shoulder up. You see Kitty Lane on the outside, starting to have the look of concern on that pretty face. I'm starting to pull for Terry Sexton just because I want to see Kitty Lane be happy. I want to see her dance around. Right now, a cover on Sweet, but he gets a shoulder up at 2. Sexton looks a little perturbed by that. Sweet trying to get in there, but Sexton again, toss him in the corner, right in front of his lady friend. Oh, it's Sweet catching with a shot to the knee, and now takes him around and continues the onslaught with a drop kick. United States Champion now going up high. Here comes Sweet, shooting star press connects. Kitty Lane looking on, concerned for her friend. Sweet maintaining control now. Into the corner again we go. Sexton turning things around. Sexton now. Oh, impressive offense from Terry Sexton. Springboard into a high cross body. And now Sexton getting a little gumption here. Up on the shoulder again we go. Sexton turns it into a cutter. Innovative offense by the challenger. Into the corner again. Sexton looking to maintain control, looking to get any type of victory he can over the United States Champion. Big time Beal throws Sweet halfway across the ring. You see Sweet felt that one. Sexton now starting to finally find a rhythm in this match. Oh, spoke too soon. Sweet cuts him right off. But Sexton, look at the power of Terry Sexton shoving against Sweet halfway across the ring. The champion coming back. 2 knees to the chest, the Meteor style maneuver. for the United States champion. We've got a cover. Kick out again by Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, who last night we saw battle Mark Collins in one-on-one competition. Oh, Sweet Justice landed a back of the head of Terry Sexton. Good night, Irene. We are done here. The United States champion victorious over Terry Sexton in a hard battle back and forth. Thank you over on Twitch for that. I'm sorry I missed it, but thank you for that. Back and forth battle between Terry Sexton and Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, the United States champion victorious tonight on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Terry Sexton looked like he was determined, folks. He was starting to get into his groove.
Here is your winner, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet.
Sweet focus. Sexton looked focused himself, but too little, too late. Kitty Lane looks so sad. Now I'm sad. I don't like seeing Kitty Lane sad. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet and Mark Collins went at it last night in XFW Danger Zone, and they both led to a no count out, a draw, as both men failed to get back inside the ring before the 10 count. Now, we've seen these two battle a few times here in XFW, an exhibition-style match that was set up by Morgan Steiner, champion versus champion. It was mostly bragging rights, folks, and Mark Collins won their first encounter. Then Bad Boy Marshall Sweet instantly asked for a rematch the next night, which saw him victorious. Now again, both those men looked to settle on 50-50 matches and both went on their way. It didn't seem to end there, as we saw Mark Collins interfere in a match with the United States champion and actually walk in the ring and slap Sweet right across the face, which led to last night the two battling inside the ring, which led to that double count out, no contest match. Now we've heard rumblings again that these two are going to collide again shortly. I guess the ball is in Collins' court, as Sweet has issued the challenge again. Now Morgan Steiner saying he doesn't really want this to go on again because Collins continues to defend the Internet Championship almost weekly at this point. It's odd for me to say that Mark Collins is right now the most fighting champion in XFW. He's got defending the championship again tonight in our main event. But again, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet has taken on all comers here in XFW. Steve, thank you for making Stacy wiggle. Good Lord, I never get tired of seeing it. I know I say it over and over again, folks, but it is just an absolute pleasure to watch Stacy Keebler, the weapon of mass seduction, on our screen. Folks, let's head to the ringside. More one-on-one action coming your way. Saturday Night Showdown. Ladies and gentlemen, Lord Biff Wellington.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 263 pounds. Gentlemen, the Strong Man.
Biff Wellington making his way down to the ring. The former United Kingdom strongman and bare knuckle boxer, making his way out to ringside. Sorry, folks, a little late to the commentaries. Checking out some of the badges of some of our Facebook fans. Nick Clark has the Streamer Appreciation of 2019. Sherry Rogers is the Moderator +3 and share. Cornelius with a share of +1. James Shaw with Top Fan +1. Owen Bushy, Top Fan +1. Milestone followers all around, thank you guys for being here with XFW week in and week out. And here we go, folks. Blake the Body Harris coming down the rampway, and Biff Wellington in the ring, posing himself a little bit. Wellington Wellington charging up the rampway. This is gonna get ugly real fast. Here comes Harris. Misses the clothesline. And Harris gets taken down by Wellington. Wellington attacking the former World Heavyweight Champion. Harris had a hell of a battle just last night against Seth Walker. Had the opportunity to take tonight off, but said he didn't want to get soft. Oh my God, what a brainbuster on the entranceway by Blake the Body Harris. Brutal impact by the former World Bodybuilding Champion. Harris back inside the ring. This time the clothesline connects. There's the official bell. And folks, now we are off and running. Harris with a big right hand again. Shades of how Wellington likes to finish people off with that vicious right hook. Harris now the front face lock. Harris hands down the best physique in XFW and probably the most powerful competitor we have here, pound for pound, when it comes to being able to lift people above his head. Oh, Wellington gets 2 feet up. Nice counter to Blake the Body Harris. Wellington now butterfly suplex, takes the Body down. Blake the Body Harris, the proponent, the inventor of Body by Harris supplements. Oh, good Lord, Mike got taken out again. What is going on now? Harris, Biff with a kendo stick. Oh, he saw Mike getting back to his feet and drop that stick real fast. Harris, looks like Wellington tried to set that up, tried to knock Mike Atura down so he could use that foreign object. But Mike Atura is no slouch, folks. Probably easily the toughest referee XFW has ever had. His father, David Atura, is our former head referee. Harris going for a drop, or Wellington going for a drop kick. Harris dodging out of the way. Harris got him up. Wellington can't go anywhere. Crucifix bomb. Big time impact and Wellington rolling to the outside. Wellington charging back in. Harris again with the lariat. Wellington challenged Bad Boy Marshall Sweet at our last pay-per-view for the XFW United States Champion, and obviously Sweet was victorious. Wellington has been on a number of victories here so far in XFW this year, doing very well for himself. Ever since he knocked Josh Clemens off and became the premier mustache here in XFW. Harris now belly-to-belly suplex. Again, we talk about the power of Blake the Body Harris, the ability to toss his opponents around almost with no effort whatsoever. But Wellington, very much a superb technical wrestler. And the former bare-knuckle boxer, the man actually fought a bear. We got a crucifix pin by Wellington, but Harris gets the shoulder up relatively quick. Shot again to the midsection. Harris grabs on. Harris now with the suplex. The discipline. Look at this, folks. Harris just holding on. Good Lord. And now one-handed. And Harris drives him down. Blake the Body Harris showing the power. And there's that physique. As Harris now flexing for the crowd. He did used to compete in the World Bodybuilding Championships under Flex Harris before coming to XFW under his real name, Blake Harris. Whoa, goes for the super kick. Wellington saw it coming. Harris again that dumps Wellington over the top rope. Both men now on the outside. Into our merchandise table. Oh, please leave the table alone. We can't sell t-shirts every time you guys take the table down. You can find XFW t-shirts at bloodsword6.com/merch. Harris now full Nelson into a slam by Blake the Body Harris. Wellington, the owner of Wellington Wax, also known as Biff Stuff here in XFW, what he uses to get that mustache and that hair so monumentally in place. Harris now, Harris now again, the butterfly holding Wellington up again and takes him down. Blake the Body Harris on par tonight. Wellington rolling to the outside. good ring awareness, knowing where he's at, was Wellington. Harris now back into the corner, letting Wellington come back in. The two now squaring off again, eyeing each other up. Harris swinging wildly, Biff watching out of the way. Wellington now with an exploder. That boxing background. Oh, the brutal headbutt by Wellington lights up Blake the Body Harris. That could be it right there, folks. Harris gets the shoulder up. Unbelievable. Wellington lands the shot. Wellington lands the shot, but doesn't go for the pin. Wellington landed the shot, the brutal discus punch. But now it looks like he's just trying to hurt Blake the Body Harris. Running Bulldog. Harris now rolling to the outside. Unbelievable. Harris now on the outside. Trying to weigh his options. Here comes Harris. Oh, he gets caught with a German suplex. I think Harris just baited Wellington to the outside to get an advantage. Kick to the midsection now by Harris. Harris has him up. Harris has him up. Flex driver. Flex driver connects. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Blake the Body Harris landing the flex driver and taking out Biff Wellington. Right towards the end of that match, folks, Wellington had turned things around and had the former World Heavyweight Champion reeling. If Wellington had gone, there's the headbutt right there, that monster headbutt. And then Wellington even hit the discus punch. Had he gone for the cover there, he might have been on the victory side of this match tonight. But right here, folks, this slam, the flex driver, as he calls it,
here is your
gets
winner,
Harris the pinfall victory tonight.
Body Harris.
Unbelievable offense by Blake the Body Harris tonight on XFW. What a fantastic battle between those two, folks. I'd like to see another time of those two clashing. Blake the Body Harris and Biff Wellington, they have very similar styles. A lot of power moves in between those two, just a little bit, but Blake the Body Harris is more of a new style wrestler. And Wellington is more of the old school technical style. But again, you see the similarities on how they put things together. And Harris is on that. He's driven again to get back to the top here in XFW and get another opportunity to be champion here in XFW because he had a hell of a run in 2019. It was Trent Killer sending a thank you for liking the stream and welcome to XFW. James Shaw saying Blake needs the belt again. We see some more folks dumping into the stream tonight. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for keeping the chat going and discussing things amongst yourselves. And again, folks, our main event tonight, Mark Collins defending against Rick the Dragon Fletcher. Fletcher winning a triple threat match the other night and getting himself in an advantageous position and throwing the challenge out, and Mark Collins happily accepting, as Collins has been defending the championship almost at anyone else's beck and call. And again, we saw Jesus Silva return tonight. Jesus Silva was supposed to be in that match that Fletcher won earlier this week. And obviously, Jesus Silva is very, very upset. Thank you, Marshall, for the share. And that's Stacy Keeper right there. Whew. Gives my heart a flutter. But now Fletcher got himself in a very advantageous position with an early opportunity at XFW Gold. Here, Bloodsword 6 streaming. And now, obviously, Jesus Silva very upset because Silva saying that should have been him now. Silva tweaking his knee in a workout. Now we saw Jesus Silva coming out of nowhere, attacking Hiro Katsuyori. Folks, it's getting out of control again here at XFW. We've seen this week in and week out. But right now we're going to head down the ring as Tia Adams takes on Kelly Rivers next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Jacksonville, Florida, Kelly.
Hey, Fletcher, thank you for sharing. Kelly Rivers making her way down the ring, the former All-American cheerleader. And at one point, a professional fitness model is Kelly Rivers. A lot of folks brush off this young lady when she first came here at XFW because we've had a lot of influx of women coming from other forms of work. Cheerleaders, fitness models, fashion creators, and now all holding their own. But Kelly Rivers has a mountain to climb tonight, folks, because here comes Tia Adams. And you see Morgan Steiner right behind her, that little weasel that both head glaring in the strobe lights in the background. Unbreakable Tia Adams. Cornelius Hubbard, thank you for sharing. And there's a little bit more Stacy Keebler. Good Lord, I love that GIF image. Tia Adams had an opportunity in XFW quarantine, but could not get the job done as she battled Alex Webb for the XFW Women's Championship. But Adams has been on a winning streak after being under the tutelage of Morgan Steiner these past few months. All right, folks, here we go. And here comes Tia Adams swinging away, and Kelly dodging out of the way. Kelly using those dance fitness moves sometimes in the ring for defense. And right now running a side rush and leg sweep, taking Tia Adams down. Kelly Adams is going to need to continue. Love that right shot that hit, and Tia Adams just shrugged it off. Tia Adams shrugging off that kick to the side of the head. Up now with Kelly, driving her down hard to the canvas. You see Steiner on the outside, arming his hands in the air like an old creepy cheerleader. Have I ever told you folks how much I hate Morgan Steiner? Press slam now from Adams, dropping Kelly down hard to the canvas. Brutal impact by Tia Adams. Adams now on the second rope, gloating. And a kick to the face. And now a clothesline. And takes down young Kelly Rivers hard. Rivers had a hard time getting back to her feet, reaching for the ropes. Adams trying to pick her up. Rivers now firing back. Repeated shots of the thigh. Trying to take a chunk out of this monster that is Tia Adams. Adams again showing the power. Deadlift, gut wrench, throwing Rivers into the turnbuckle. Adams now again, the brutal clothesline of the turnbuckle, takes her down. Adams has always been very dominant in the ring. Oh! Nice display of power again by Tia Adams as you see her pick Kelly Rivers up all the way on the shoulder and then spin her back around into that. Mike Torres down again. What is going on with Mike tonight? Adams countering out of the corner again, just shoving Rivers down, outpowering her time and time again so far in this match. And again, the press slam from Adams, and just drops her down hard. And again, you see Steiner on the outside cheering on like it's Christmas morning, and he's got a brand new set of Legos. Now stretching out the arms of Kelly is Tia Adams. Oh! Just setting up the head and crashing down, and Adams now just brutalizing young Kelly Adams, or Kelly Rivers. I'm getting all turned around here, folks. What is this? Whoa, Tia Adams! Tia Adams with a giant swing. You talk about going old school. Tia Adams is starting to tear Rivers apart. Nice counter by Rivers. She needs a lot more of that if she wants to stay alive in this match. But Adams again turning things around her, a German suplex, dumping her on the back. You see Rivers holding her lower back after that impact. Rivers continuing to battle on though, trying everything she can, everything in her arsenal, but Adams has her up, full Nelson slam. Hard impact onto Rivers. There's the cover. Rivers with enough resiliency to hang on and continue the battle. Adams didn't look happy. He saw her look out to Steiner, and I think he pretty much mouthed, do it again. Kick to the midsection. Uh-oh. She's got her up. Big time power bomb. Good Lord. Look at her hold the arms down. Wow. Unbelievable. Rivers managed to get the shoulder up again. Adams looks absolutely pissed off now. Steiner on the outside looks worried himself. I think he's worried about Rivers because Adams looks absolutely angry. Rivers with a nice counter. Adams pretty much forcing it across the ring. Rivers with a drop kick. But look at Adams doesn't even go down. Back to the ears now. Rivers trying to do everything she can to get this big monster off her feet. And now one-handed picking her up. And dumping Rivers down on the canvas. Rivers again catching the leg. The young lady is fighting for her life at this point. As she continues to battle on. Big shot again to the head by Rivers. Rivers lands the Faymaster onto Tia Adams. Adams again fights right back. Shot to the midsection again. Rivers with a beautiful clothesline leveling Adams down. This young lady has some fire in her left, folks. She's not done yet. Irish whip. Missing the clothesline by Adams. Oh, and Tia Adams lights her up with her own. And a second one. Big time jumping clothesline now from Tia Adams. Good Lord, that impact. Rivers continues to fight on, though. Adams with a handful of hair. Taking the cheap road out. You'll probably get more of that from Steiner as you see him shouting off directions that Tia Adams' match continues on. But I'll tell you right now, folks, Rivers is holding her own against the monster that is Tia Adams. Adams now brutalizing that pretty little face into the turnbuckle. Double axe handle now straight to the back of young Kelly Rivers. Rivers with a forearm to the head. Oh! Adams turns it around and drops her right across the ropes. Adams now with a wind up. All that weight coming down the back of the neck. Adams now absolutely on a rage of fury here. Up and down again. A full Nelson slam by Tia Adams. That's it. Rivers fought a hard battle, folks, but Adams was just too much to handle. Too much to overpower, but I will give all the credit in the world to young Kelly Rivers as she fought with every fiber of her being. Counter after counter after counter. And put everything she had on the line. You see Steiner there cringing each time Rivers connected with those elbows. With this right here, folks, the full Nelson into the slam. You see Rivers' head bounce off the canvas, allowing Adams to get the victory tonight on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. What a phenomenal back and forth match between those two folks. And I'll tell you what, I did not think Rivers would put up that much of a fight against Tia Adams. Adams started strong in that contest and started to brutalize the much smaller competitor. But Kelly Rivers came back with fire in her eyes and damn near came close to that pinfall victory, folks. That was outstanding. Now up next, folks, we've got one hell of a match coming your way. Fatal 4-way. Excuse me. Fatal 4-way match coming your way. Grim Loco, Thunderbolt Alpha, Aiden Scott, And I'm just going to bring the graphic up, folks, because this is going to be an outstanding match. Fatal four-way match. Tyson Vader, the fourth member of this. Folks, this is a match, and the winner of this will become the number one contender for the United States Championship and take on Bad Boy Marshall Sweet at a later date. Now, this is a match that most times, usually the benefit goes to Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. He excels in fatal four-ways and triple threat matches, especially ones with the Extreme Rules in play. Now, Thunderbolt Alpha and Grim Loco are also very well known in these contests. Tyson Vader is the one in the match who is the least amount of experience in this, but he's been winning match after match after match after match, and this could lead to him having a phenomenal opportunity, much like Rick the Dragon Fletcher has tonight, folks. A lot of young stars here in XFW getting their opportunities early on because of their in-ring performance and the crowd cheering them on and seeing more and more of these guys inside the ring. So a lot of other federations around the world where you see the young guys getting pushed aside left and right. It doesn't happen here in XFW, folks. The XFW stars make their own path, make their own way, and a lot of times you see them get right to the top. One of those of last year was Raiden Yamashita, who got right to the Internet Championship in 3 months of being here in XFW. So we've had a lot of newcomers excel themselves right to the championship. Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, Johnny the Gangers are two more examples of people coming in XFW and lighting on fire and getting sorts of titles relatively quick. Let's head down the ring as these four phenomenal in-ring athletes bring down the house on XFW Saturday Night Showdown. Here comes Thunderbolt Alpha.
The contest is a fatal four-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan. Weighing in at 223 pounds, Thunderbolt Alpha.
Thunderbolt Alpha, the original Thunderbolt here in XFW. We now know that all the Thunderbolts have 100% free will amongst themselves. We did see a little bit of issue between Thunderbolt Alpha and Thunderbolt Liger and Saturn last night. From what we understand, it was just a little bit of a miscommunication. Saturn really wanted to hit their tag team finishing maneuver and just got a little heated when Liger just knocked out the opponent after calling for a tag, but it seems the Thunderbolts are back to normal. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing again. Our audience in attendance is split down the middle with our competitors tonight. Folks already cheering on Alpha. Folks calling out for Tyson Vader. Folks calling out for Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott as he makes his way into the spotlight.
And his opponents, first, from Staten Island, New York, weighing in at
Grim Loco, you have to make his entrance out. Four outstanding in-ring competitors tonight, folks.
Scott.
Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott, a former two-time XFW Internet Champion, a former United States Champion. Thunderbolt Alpha once held the Internet Championship himself, has been chasing the United States Championship for a number of months now. Sidetracked by the drama that unfolded with Dr. Yamamoto. Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott hoping for an opportunity tonight. And again, he excels in these very types of match, folks. If I had to choose someone tonight, I'm going with Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. As much as I try to have an unbiased and not pull for some folks, unless it's Morgan Steiner. I hate Morgan Steiner. But Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott just has such an advantage inside this match. And the dust comes over, the candles light up. as we get ready for the appearance of Grim Loco. And here comes Loco now, rising up from the depths of that fog. Those stone-cold eyes staring out from underneath that mask as Loco emerges from the fog. Loco exploding on the scene here in XFW, capturing the United States Championship away from Easy Money. And then holding on to that title for a number of months here in XFW until losing it actually to Bad Boy Marshall Sweet. Loco always with that determined look on his face, his seriousness underneath that mask. This could prove, folks, this should be our main event. Not to take anything away from the Dragon Fletcher or Mark Collins, folks, but this is a pay-per-view level match with these four men inside the ring. I've never seen Grim Loco with any other attitude but absolute total professionalism and seriousness. But he definitely looks ready to go tonight. The other three competitors stretching on the outside of the ring. Everyone. Yes, Derek Smith, the Hood, did show up again. It seems to be sporadic. Sometimes Loco's hood is there at the entrance, sometimes it's not. Maybe that's Loco's black magic. He gets his hood to show up. Rick Fletcher, thank you for sharing again. Tyson Vader, the upstart of the Wolf Pack here in XFW, the most impressive competitor out of all those. The young man has a load of athleticism, explosive offense, and really stands out amongst the Wolf Pack here in XFW, the Vader clan. Two of those clan members, group members, club members, still incarcerated after Owen Bush and Dalton Adams found some outstanding warrants and had two of them taken away. But Tyson Vader and Casey Vader still remain here in XFW. And again, Mike Atura taken out. What the hell is going on tonight? Thunderbolt Alpha, the shotgun dropkick. Vader on the top rope, Mr. Amazing. Looks like you're going for a superplex. Coming down, crashing both, and a Falcon Arrow from Thunderbolt Alpha. Bodies all over the place. Already, Aiden Scott going for a pinfall victory. Thunderbolt Alpha's already got a baseball bat. Thunderbolt Alpha's already got a baseball bat and just, wow, Loco somehow blocking that bat and firing up on Thunderbolt Alpha. Alpha now dodging out of the way as Loco continues with the fighting over the bat now. Oh! Loco just took it right to the face. And now a shot to the midsection. Alpha, no stranger to using foreign objects in Extreme Rules matches. Loco now sent to the outside. Aiden Scott and Tyson Vader also battling on the outside. Thunderbolt Alpha now busting out the table. Aiden Scott now back in the ring. We've got bodies all over the floor, folks. Alpha comes in. Aiden Scott goes right back outside. Grim Loco finally getting back to his feet. Loco now taking the table. Bringing it inside the ring. Alpha goes for the DDT with Thunder. Grim Loco fighting back. Shots in the midsection. Hurricanrana. Grim Loco just like that throws things around and changes it right up. Taking the knee now. Loco full head of steam. Hurricanrana driver on the outside. Vader sending Mr. Amazing into the steel steps, and now Vader sent into the barricade. These matches get so chaotic so quickly, folks. Grim Loco power bombs Thunderbolt Alpha to the outside. These matches can make or literally break or end your career here. Alpha now back inside. Tyson Vader now reaching underneath the ropes. Vader now with a kendo stick. Alpha, oh, and Mr. Amazing gets lit up with that kendo stick. Alpha and Loco on the inside again. Collar and elbow tie-up. Aiden Scott and Tyson Vader continue their battle on the outside. Michael Turner down again. I honestly feel like somehow Mike Couture has been targeted by everyone in XFW tonight. Alpha with a shot to the back now. Mr. Amazing back inside. Into the corner goes Grim Loco. Loco placed across the top. Mr. Amazing on the other side himself. And comes off with a shot, knocking down the table. I don't think Thunderbolt Alpha realized it. He looks like he's looking to put... Oh my God, Falcon Arrow from the top rope. Mr. Amazing now sent into the table. Alpha now with Amazing. Exploder through the table by Thunderbolt Alpha. Tyson Vader a nice counter and a shot to the face now. Tyson Vader standing, all other men down on their backs. This is getting insane, folks. Spinning tombstone pile driver by Tyson Vader. We've got to cover. Loco there to bust it up. Brutal back and forth match now between these men. Thunderbolt Alpha again with another table on the outside. Oh shit! Thunderbolt Alpha setting a table on fire. Unnecessary by Thunderbolt Alpha. Just looking to hurt somebody now. Counter by Grim Loco. Shot hard by Loco. We got to cover on Thunderbolt Alpha. Alpha gets the shoulder up. Shot again as Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott tries to hit Thunderbolt Alpha with a friggin' baseball bat. Alpha now rolling to the outside. Kick to the repeated shots now to Tyson Vader. Grim Loco up top. Grim Loco with an amazing shot on Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott. This is going to be brutal, folks. This is going to get, somebody is going to get absolutely hurt in this match. Loco now to flying clothesline onto Mr. Amazing. Amazing dodging the throw. Again, Loco careening down. Kick in the midsection. Loco on fire now. Alpha back in charge. Everyone else down and out here at ringside. Alpha. Oh, no, no, no. Grim Loco. Grim Loco through the flaming table by Thunderbolt Alpha. Tyson Vader now back to his feet. And now pulls out a ladder as if we haven't seen enough chaos already. Oh my God! Tyson Vader dodged out of the way, and Alpha just nailed poor Mike Couture with the baseball bat. We need another referee. Mike Couture's dead. Alpha just landing a shot on Tyson Vader. Dragon suplex. Kick to the midsection. Alpha now running rampant. Grim Loco just blasting Tyson Vader now with the baseball bat, repeated shots, and then hits Thunderbolt Alpha over the back of the head inadvertently. Grim Loco now. Loco with a shot Loco, up and over Loco driver. The leapfrog leg drop, Loco driver delivered to Tyson Vader. We got a cover. Grim Loco, #1 contender for the United States Championship. What an outstanding battle between those men. There's the spinning tombstone by Tyson Vader, but Loco absolutely going loco with a baseball bat on Tyson Vader and then hitting the Loco driver. And right here, folks, I'm surprised Loco came back, because right here, Thunderbolt Alpha putting him through a flaming table. But somehow Loco, coming back from near death, gets the pinfall victory and has become the new #1 contender for the United States Championship. Outstanding wrestling tonight, folks. Unbelievable. Oh! Jacob, thank you for liking your stream. Welcome to XFW. Wow. Grim Loco with an outstanding victory in that fatal four-way match, folks. And again, I would have given that match to Mr. Amazing Aiden Scott as he excels inside those. Jacob, thank you for sharing. There's Stacy Keebler in the miniskirt again. Oh, I'm sorry, where was I? Oh yeah, XFW Professional Wrestling, Bloodsword 6 streaming. Check out our merch at bloodsword6.com/merch. Main event time, folks. That's where we're at. That's where we're at with this. Our main event is mere seconds away. Rick the Dragon Fletcher, winning a match earlier this week, a triple threat match, as a matter of fact. Got himself into that match because Jesus Silva had to back out. And Fletcher just found himself in the right place at the right time and asked to be in the match. And somehow someone just said, sure, kid, go ahead. Marshall Foskett, thank you for sharing again. So then, in this match, the Dragon manages to hit the elbow from the top rope and get the pinfall victory. And now has got himself an opportunity to get to take on Internet Champion Mark Collins tonight in our main event of the evening. Now, Mark Collins has been on a hot streak here in XFW for a while now. But he's going up tonight against an unknown as far as he's concerned. Someone who has not been in the ring with him before. This is unknown territory for Collins, something he could not really prepare for. The Dragon Fletcher's only been in XFW for a matter of weeks. This is unknown territory. I know for a fact Morgan Steiner is 100% against this match, but he could not stop it from happening. He could not deny Fletcher since he won that match and got himself to the top of the food chain in the division. If Dragon Fletcher can win this match tonight, folks, this will be an outstanding feather in his cap, and he will break the record and knock off Raiden Yamashita as the quickest man to get gold here in XFW. Let's head down the ring. Our main event next on XFW Saturday Night Showdown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Internet Championship.
And here comes the Purple Haze. The man easily with the weirdest glasses I've ever seen here in XFW. A lot of our fans ask whether or not he's high when he comes down to the ring. He does keep to himself in the locker room, folks, and it does seem this fog is back there as well. So I would not be surprised if Fletcher is under the influence of something in the locker room. He does like to keep it foggy out here as he makes his way to the ring. But tonight is already the opportunity of that young man's career. Daz Venny, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. This is our main event of the evening. If you haven't already hit that like and follow button, I encourage you to become a fan of XFW so you don't miss out on any of our broadcasts. We are live 4 nights a week here on Facebook. and Twitch for that matter. I don't want to forget our fans over on the Twitch platform. Mustang, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. And here we go as Fletcher almost passes out in the middle of the ring. Good Lord, this is just weird, folks. It's just weird. And here comes the internet champion now, Mark Collins. And right behind him again, you see Morgan Steiner in tow. Steiner was again against this match. But Collins has been defending week in and week out here in XFW. Right now, as far as matches go, he is the most fighting champion here in XFW. A former two-time United States champion, current XFW Internet champion, and one of the many wrestlers under the stable of Morgan Steiner. And as of late has had an issue with the United States champion, Bad Boy Marshall Sweet, as those two have collided on a number of occasions here in XFW. Sweet has asked for another rematch with Collins. Steiner, another match Steiner is now actively looking to talk Collins out of. Their Internet Championship with the Streamlabs, Facebook, and Twitch logos on it, governing all of social media.
From Buffalo, New York, weighing in at 210 pounds, Rick the Dragon Fletcher.
Those weird green eyes staring across the ring.
Introducing the champion from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the Mark Collins.
Collins, the confidence level, I imagine, is through the roof. But that could be the issue he has tonight if he underestimates the Dragon. We've seen, because folks, right now, Rick the Dragon Fletcher is undefeated in singles competition here in XFW. The only loss he has is in a mixed tag match. So Collins could be overconfident. He could underestimate the opponent tonight here in this title match. There's the bell, folks, and here we go. We're off and running. Collar and elbow time now from them both. The champion grabbing a headlock. Now an overhand wrist lock. Collins trying to wear down the challenger. Nice takedown by Collins. Fletcher quick to get back to his feet. Fletcher now grabbing a front face lock. Up on the shoulder. Oh my God, already to a tombstone pile driver by the Dragon. We could be over right here, folks. Hard impact on the head and neck of the champion, but Collins fires right back. Up and over the top he goes. And Fletcher knocked to the outside by Collins. And Collins already starting the taunting and the cockiness. Collins now right back to the arm. Into a hammerlock, trying to wear it on the challenger. But Fletcher fires back with a shot to the head. The champion connects with a spinning heel kick. Rocking the bell of Fletcher. Collins now drops him right across the top rope, using the ring itself as a weapon. Those are steel cables in there, folks, covered by tape. Those are brutal. Collins already on the top rope, staring. You see the animosity. I'm telling you, folks, Collins is too cocky tonight. Drop kick off the top rope. Almost similar to his shotgun drop kick that he likes to use to knock his opponents out. Up into a neck breaker now. Collins with a cover. Fletcher getting the shoulder up even before a 1 count. Impressive resiliency by the challenger. Hard will tie up Fletcher with a kick to the midsection. And now a clothesline by the Dragon. Can the Dragon recover? Can he turn this around? Again, Rick the Dragon Fletcher so far here in XFW in singles competition is undefeated. The mixed match tag does not count the win-loss record for singles competition. And I guarantee you Collins is overlooking that. He's looking past Rick the Dragon Fletcher onto his next match. He's probably still thinking about Bad Boy Marshall's sweep, but right now the Dragon, look at the Dragon now in the middle rope. The Dragon, deadlift exploder, brings the champion in the hard way. Collins with a nice turnaround. Fletcher reverse it again, cutting off Collins' opportunity. But Collins again with his own. Collins lands a backdrop suplex. Steiner on the outside celebrating. Collins with a cover again, but Fletcher gets the shoulder again. The Dragon so far holding his own with the Internet Champion. Collins easily the more experienced of the two. Collins driving that elbow right to the face. Gets caught. Gets caught. Oh! Again, that shot to the knee. The check, but again, Collins recovering quickly. Backdrop suplex. Dragon rolling to the outside. Collins up and over. Takes him down, high cross body. Collins resorting to the high-risk opportunities, and that one paid off. But so far, the Dragon has been going toe-to-toe, keeping the pace with the Internet Champion. Oh, the leg gets caught again by Fletcher. And again, the knee buster. Right to the gut by the Dragon. But Collins again cutting him off. Scoop slam. And the elbow. Collins looks a little bit more focused now. I guess he finally realized this is a real match. Dragon catches him by the throat. And a choke slam. Good Lord. The Dragon taking too much time. Should have gone for a cover. Clothesline now on Collins. Got him up. Takes him down. Big time splash to the back. Fletcher now on a run. German suplex. Collins in trouble. We've got a cover. Collins gets the shoulder up. Unbelievable, the Dragon on a phenomenal run there. Blocked again. Collins rolling through. Drop toe hold. Collins with a kick to the midsection. Neck breaker cutter delivered to the Dragon. Leg is hooked. The Dragon keeps it alive. Outstanding resiliency by the newcomer. Collins does not look happy. You see on the outside Steiner saying, drill it in, drill it in, drill it in. Again a counter by the Dragon. Clothesline again. Fletcher continuing to outpace. Dragon now with a submission, trying to tap out the champion. Can he do it? Can he get Collins to tap out? Collins breaking through. Collins with a crucifix. Out of nowhere. Can't hold on. Collins starting to look exhausted. The Dragon Fletcher taking him to his absolute limit. This is outstanding, folks. Oh, facebuster again by Collins. Driving hard impact. Down to the mat. Into the corner. Collins again. Drop toe hold again, counter by the Dragon. Collins now with a counter. Collins now getting all fired up. Fletcher rolling to the outside. Collins throwing the challenger back inside. Steiner on the outside, cheering on his man. Collins on the clothesline. Follows through the second one. Backbreaker now by the champion. Collins now on fire. Collins again. Hit Makes the cutter a second time. Leg is hooked on the Dragon. Can he survive it again? Oh, Collins! Collins holds on to the title again on XFW. What an outstanding battle between those two men. I certainly think Collins got more than he bit off tonight. Did not think he was getting such a challenge. The Dragon, a tenth of a second away from getting a pinfall victory. Almost a submission victory. The Collins landing that combination neckbreaker to a cutter, holds on to the championship again.
Your winner, and still
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to XFW tonight. We'll be back next week, Wednesday night, for XFW Ground Zero. We hope you'll join us. We hope to see you then. Thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a good night. What a main event. We'll see you next week.
I wanna make sense.